Hello everybody, my name is Jason and welcome to day 113 of our road to 1500 ELO on chess.com Rapid. We started the series at a rating of 1000 and we've gained 304 so far. Yesterday we drew a game, so we just maintained our current rating. Let's see if today we can gain some more. We got our Jobava London set up and our opponent responded with an e6 move, so we're just going to go ahead and go e3 and continue our development here. I could just take, or I can allow this structure, which is also playable. Here, take versus this, take bishop out. And I think I'll trade. I think I'm going to maintain this structure. Sometimes I'm okay with taking this and it's not too bad, but not today. We're going to keep it nice and simple today. Let's put our bishop on d3. Just continue with normal development. Let's put our knight out. Where do we want the knight? Probably here to go to have the e5 square available. Okay, I can't come here because of this now. Okay, do we want a castle kingside? Probably. That probably makes the most sense. I could reroute this right away and prepare to push this pawn. Let's go ahead and castle for now. And then let's put our knight. Let's go. Okay, let's see. What's the threat? Is this a problem? I think I might go here first. Getting ready to push this. So let's go here. I think part of the strategy in the Jobava London is to eventually move this knight away to open up this. But our opponent ends up pushing this central pawn, offering us a trade. If he pushes, then our bishop is trapped. So we need to keep that in mind. If I go here, we have take. If I go here, take. Do I do this? Here, take, or take this way. Let's see. C4, or do I just capture? Yeah, pretty much my two options are, I guess I have three options. I have to deal with this threat because otherwise I'm just going to lose a bishop. It's going to be trapped. So I can either go here to get the bishop out, targeting the knight. I could go take, or take here, or I could push c4. I feel like c4 is probably the move, but it is, I feel like, the most tricky one. c4, let's go c4. He takes this way, we'll take with the bishop. He ends up taking there. Do I take here first, or do I take here first? Or do I take like this? What squares does this give my knight? I guess I'll take with the knight. He takes here, we'll take here. Knight's defended many times. 3 times after this trade. If he doesn't take here, I'm going to take. I don't have an attacker on this square. Ideally, he would take back with the pawn because it would create an isolated pawn in the center. But we might not have that chance. Okay, I'm thinking I go c1. If I push, he just takes. Let's go c1. I could potentially push this pawn. Okay, no, we end up trading. Now, do I take with the bishop or the rook? If I take with the rook, he could instantly challenge it with this, and I just have to go back. Same case, though, with the bishop. This is check. Doesn't do anything, though. If I take with the rook, I could potentially reroute and take over this open file. If I take with the bishop, I'm kind of not in any. This isn't a very good square for my bishop. But if I take with the rook, I feel like I'm not doing much here either with the rook. If you do this. Take here, maybe here. Then he could just keep pushing. I'd end up having to drop back here probably with the rook. Let's take with the rook. Because I want to keep this bishop centralized. He does end up pushing the pawn as we expected. Let's drop back here to c2. Okay, this bishop is targeting our knight. Let's see. Kind of want to go a3, take this square away from the queen. If he takes, we take, and this is defended. If he takes, I'll probably take with the queen, actually. This is still defended. Let's go a3, just take this away. If he trades, we'll go here, and we could potentially set up some attacks. He ends up pushing the knight. Take with an attack on the rook. Then I guess I come here. No, he just takes back. Interesting. Take. With a tempo on the rook. How do we want to deal with this? We don't have to take this. It's not threatening anything at the moment. I feel like taking might be a mistake. So we could just try to reroute to a better position. If I go here, he just takes. Yeah, what moves does he have with the knight? Here, targeting this. Yeah, he has this. Take. I lose that. Here. Not sure what the best course of action is here. What is the best move? I could go b4, taking this square away, which I think is actually pretty strong. Because these guys are both potentially coming to that square. So if I go here, he doesn't have this. He can't come here or here or here. He can only go back to these two. Let's go b4. Take this square away from the knights. And then potentially start rerouting some things. Okay, if I go here, we have take, this. I could go here. Take here. This might be a good move. Let's see. I go here and he takes, I take. I go here, he takes here, I take. Then he comes here, I go back. Okay, I think I might go d2. Try to get rid of this knight. d2, take, trade. Let's go d2. Yeah, let's go. Just need to be careful here. Yeah, let's go d2. and see if we can get rid of this knight. We're down 6 minutes on the clock. Our opponent is playing super fast. Super fast. Props to my opponent, finding a lot of good moves very quickly. Definitely moving faster than I am. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the series, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That'd mean a lot to me. I'd appreciate that. Okay, he's starting to push this pawn. So if I take. If he takes with the pawn, we're kind of opening up this attack, which is pretty nasty. Don't know if I want to deal with that. I could push this to get rid of the knight. Let's see. If I take here, I could go here first, then take. This pawn is pretty weak. If we can get rid of this queen. Easier said than done, though. Here. Maybe queen comes out here, targeting this pawn. Take. Queen here. And then we have 2 targets on this pawn. I feel like that could work. Let's take with the bishop. Take the knight with the bishop. Take the rook. And then I think we're going to put our queen here, putting pressure on this pawn. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We could try to take this pawn. Putting pressure here as well. We can also take this pawn. Yeah, both these pawns are very weak now, actually. And this comes with the checkmate threat. So I could actually do this. Take. And we're just up a pawn. Okay, he ends up going there. So we can take this. This pawn. Take. We're just up a pawn. Yeah, let's go here. Taking the pawn. With the tempo on the queen. He can take here. And we're still okay. So now we're just up a pawn, I believe. What does pushing this do anything? Push. Well, no, he's just losing a queen. So he can't do that. He's just losing a queen then. I think we're probably going to have a trade. And then I need to bring my rook to the open file. Okay, interesting. We don't have a trade. He just targets the knight. Okay, if I move this, he has a lot of pressure here. This comes with tempo. If I come here, he can do this. Oh, no, he can't because of that. Oh no, here it takes. I thought I had something here because this is pinned. Check, takes. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. If this knight moves, if this knight wasn't here, we would have had a nasty move right there. Okay. What do we do? Can't take here because of this. Probably have to move this knight. Either move the knight or defend the knight. And this pawn becomes very weak. So if I go here, these pawns are defending this. He might just start infiltrating here, which will be pretty bad. I kind of just want to defend the knight and keep these knights here. Is there anything here? I don't think so. Yeah, I kind of just want to push f3 instead of moving the knight. Let's see what happens if I move the knight. If I move the knight, target the queen, he can come here and continue to attack the knight, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, if I go here, he comes here. And then what? I guess I go here. But then my rook is just pinned. Well, actually, if I come here and he goes here, I have this fork. Well, no, my knight's going to be here, so I don't have the fork. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know if this is the right move, but I feel like f3. I'm weakening this pawn long term, though. But I feel like these knights are so strong right there. Let's go f3. Kind of scary. I don't know if that's the right move. But we're also dealing with this diagonal. Okay. He's attacking this pawn, this knight. Go here and here. He just takes. Here I'm threatening checkmate. So he'll push. Then I have check. Push check here. Here I'm threatening mate. He'll push. Then what do I do? This is check, but I just lose a piece. Check. King goes here, 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 here. Still don't have this, which is annoying. If I go here, wait a second, if I go here and he pushes, no, I still don't have this, yeah. I think the move is to go here though, threatening checkmate. But I'm not quite sure what to do after he pushes g6. What do I do after g6? I don't know. This pawn is very weak. I do know that. g6. Yep, there it is. Check. Here. And then is my knight just trapped? Then I'm just trapping the knight, aren't I? I kind of want to go here to defend this, maybe. Defend this knight. Could go here, targeting this. Take with check, and then potentially winning this piece. I guess he can go here. Here, here. Tough spot. Okay, he can't take right now because of the pin. I'm kind of tempted to just move the queen up here, because then I have this fork. And then we're once again threatening checkmate. So let's see, if I go here, ooh, really tough spot. Let's try it. Let's go g5. We're getting low on time. 3 minutes on the clock versus 15:30. Oh my gosh. He can't take. And I'm setting up this fork where we'll have an even trade of knights, but my queen is like going to be threatening a lot. I don't even know if he's going to be able to defend it if we end up going for this. I guess he can take here actually. Okay. Could go here. Then I lose this. Check here. Then I can do this. Take, take. If I go here, take, 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 take. This seems very nasty. It's getting very complicated. If I go here, he takes, let's see, if I go here and he moves, I can take here. If he moves here, it's getting so complicated. I have this check then. Let's go here. We're threatening this and this. If he takes here, we take. If he takes here, we take, and we're going to be winning a rook for a knight. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. It's getting tough. Getting tough. We're still up a pawn, but can we convert it is the question. Okay, he ends up going there. So I do have this check. Check. He can come here or here. And then I can win this, right? And he can't take because I have this. Check here or here. Do I have anything after that? I don't think so, but I think I can win this bishop. I can also go check this way and win it this way. Check here. Okay, we're getting low on time. Check, it's defended. Getting it back out is going to be a real pain. So I'll probably go here actually with a check to keep the knight from being captured. And then going here, we win the bishop. Right? We win the bishop. He has this, but we take. He can't take here. I'm just going to go back with the knight as soon as I can. This is a pretty decent move for my knight afterwards. We're up a pawn and a knight right now. Take, take. Not out of the woods, though. Definitely not out of the woods. Still very complicated. And I only have a minute and a half. Oops. Very tactical game. Extremely tactical. Yeah, if I go here, it's a tempo on the queen. He can trade, obviously, but I make it pass pawn. I'll go here, probably, and just start pushing it. And with a material advantage, I'm just going to trade as much as I can. So here, here, take, here, there. Something like that. Excuse me. Let's see how our opponent wants to play this. I'm very glad I've incremented this game. Very happy about that. What can they do? Yeah, if he comes here, I just take. If he attacks this, I go here, take, take, and he has almost a pass pawn, push, take, then he'll have a pass pawn, but so do I, and mine's pretty close. Also, if he goes here, I have this. No, I don't have this check because it's that. But the last piece I really need to activate is my rook. I need to get my rook into the game. Let's see how our opponent wants to do it. If he moves the queen anywhere, we have this check. Well, not anywhere, but like if he doesn't defend this square, I have check. But I guess I'm losing this knight actually, so I would have to first get this knight out of harm's way. Yeah, we have a material advantage, but like all these pieces seem very loose. If I move the queen, I lose the knight. This guy can get attacked, but this is a fine defensive square. Okay, he comes here. Let's see, what do we do? Tempted to go here. Take. Here, take. I can't do this at the moment. This is still not under attack. I kind of want to go here to give so my queen covers this square. Let's do this. 55 seconds on the clock. If he comes here now, we take. If he moves the queen, we have this checks again. Was this the best move? I'm opening up this diagonal. Interesting move. I guess he's targeting this pawn, huh? Let's go here, take. He's creating a passed pawn, so there's some danger here. I could just defend it. So let's just go here and defend the pawn. I don't know if that's the best move. Check. We do have some like potential back rank threats, so I need to be careful of that. He moves the knight. I can go here, attacking this guy. He's taking this square away from the knight. But we have a tempo on the queen, and this is no longer attacking it. Okay, now I have a fork, and I win this queen, right? Because he can't take. So let's go here. And I think we win the queen, and we should be good. We should be looking pretty good now. Whew, had me spooked for a while there. But I don't think he has any way to save the queen. Let's take the queen. We have 55 seconds to convert this. Let's go. Maybe we take here. Attacking this and this. Defending the rook, the knight I should say. We have a check here. Make sure we don't stalemate anything. We're targeting the rook. If he comes here, we take. Comes here, we take. This pawn is under attack. A lot of threats. We're up a queen. Up a queen and a knight now. He ends up taking with the rook. I'm not sure why. I guess we just take here. Now he just has a knight. Let's just go ahead and bring our rook over. See if we can finish this game. Let's go here. We can go here and here. Let's see. Check here. Let's do this. Kick the knight away. Okay, and then we have this potential attack. It's currently defended by the knight, though. Guess let's walk. Let's go here real quick. I want to open this up. He's just probably going to come here. Pretty much has to go here. And then we can bring the rook up, maybe, to defend it. Yeah, let's bring a rook here. Then we can push this to take this square away, and then do a ladder mate. Might not even have to do that. Let's see. I have check. He has to go here. And I have check. He has to go back. And then I push this. Just a matter of time at this point. We're up a clean rook and queen. And I think 2 pawns. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just go check and take this. Okay, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go back. Okay, this is annoying. You're being annoying. I guess let's go here. So he can't check me again. I still have this. Getting rid of that last piece. Okay, I think I still have check and take, right? So let's go check and take the knight. Okay, GG. Let's do a quick review. We've maintained the 1300 elo. Let's go. We're at 1311. Played at 85%. Pretty good. Jobava London setup. We end up trading. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't consider this. Oops, what the? My bad. I didn't consider this. So after the queen comes out, I can develop my queen here and take back this way. I need to keep that in mind. I feel like I learned that line before in the Jobava London, but I just haven't played it in forever. But that's actually a pretty good line, because then your initiative on the king side is very strong. You develop the knight this way, and you have a queen here, and yeah, a lot can happen there. Okay, so this was the best move, pushing the pawn. I'm glad we found that. Took with the knight. That was a mistake. Well, I could have taken here, but after this, what happens? I take on c8. What about this? h7? And then I take the queen. Oh, whoa. Wow, that's a really nice tactic. So the tactic is that I trade here, and if he takes, I have this sacrifice taking here. But at first I'd have to trade this off. But then I have this sacrifice winning the queen. Wow. Wow, I like that. I did not see it. Okay, preferred queen here, targeting this pawn. They're both kind of doing similar things, putting pressure on this pawn. So I thought this still works, and it's also putting me towards the king side. We end up winning that pawn. Okay, so pushing this was a mistake. This indeed was the best move. Yep, we won a bishop there. And here he hung a queen with a fork. Yeah. Here we won the last piece. Yeah. Right on. Day 113, guys. This is a pretty good game. This is a pretty nice tactical game. We maintained to keep 1300 elo, and we're going to start climbing towards 1400 hopefully. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here for day 113. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 114. Adios. Bye-bye.